Hey guys, I'm Papa D, and you found Black Powder Felon. And here we are, the 137 grain hollow ball test with the water jugs. Alright guys, I'm going to be shooting this with the water jugs. And this has the hollow balls with the powder load that I won't tell you about right now, but depending on how things goes, I might in a future video talk about it. But we're gonna start out with one shot, see how that goes and what the penetration looks like, try to recover and see what we get. I also have the chronograph set up, so I'm going to be giving you a velocity reading. Whoa, I got soaked. Wow, did I get soaked. What are you talking about? Good thing I brought a towel out here. As you can see, there it is. Alright. Oh, come on. There it is. Whoa! Got into the second jug. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Hold on. Well, of course, something went wrong. I guess the camera got wet and a little drop of water went down on the screen. It's a touch screen, and I guess it paused it because it wasn't off. It was actually paused when I went to pick it up to do this next part of the video. I actually shot 3 times and I only was able to recover 2 of the bullets. But here's the chrono on that. Got an 801. The max was 828. 801 to 828. 3 shots. I recovered 2 of them. And these things are enormous. We're going to go in and measure them with the calipers. Okay, take a second and take a look at this now. 835 thousandths. That is enormous. You can see up there on the lines that it's actually a little larger than 20 millimeters. The smaller one we had, 714 thousandths. And even that is ridiculously big. So expansion doesn't seem to be a problem. But I want to control it a little bit better. Here's a size comparison to the Revolver. And that is the Pieta that I shot this with. And then here's a comparison with a quarter. And yeah, this thing, this doggone thing big as a quarter. I mean, seriously. Even the small one is large. I did take these out to the range and try them on a target just to see how stable they were flying, and they were fairly accurate. Even though this may not look like it, I was actually aiming at different points just to make sure that the bullet holes were not going to overlap, and I could see how the bullet was flying. So looking at the way this split on the side, I decided to do a few things. I compared it to a 9mm 147 grain 936 feet per second, which generally on average opens up to about 560 in diameter. This was HSTs and some standard hollow points kind of combined together, and the Taylor knockout factor here was 11 on these. Now what I was shooting to 137 grain 44 hollow balls, I had an average velocity of 825 feet per second. Average expansion in the water was 795 thousandths. And the Taylor knockout factor was 12, which is slightly higher than the 9mm. Now, I can increase the powder load on these and try to get the velocity up. So, increase the velocity is going to be one of the things that I do next. I really want to try skive the bullets a little bit, which is actually just put a mark on them so they'll stress there. You can see in the cylinders that I got plenty enough room to get some more powder in there. That's the load that I had just fired into the target, and there's a good bit of space left in each one of those chambers on that cylinder. Now, going back to the bullet, if I look at the bullet and I see how it's split right there on the side, if I skive it, which is basically scoring it to make stress points on the bullet, hopefully I can get these things to open up in a predictable pattern, and I kind of want to try to get them to fold back like a traditional hollow point would. And if I could get them to do that and increase the velocities and get the whole overall energy up, man, these things will be out of this world. And yeah, that's actually one of the bullets on side profile. The thing does look like an alien ship, doesn't it? You know, this was a lot of fun, and I really am excited about this. I'm going to have some more things to work on. And as usual, guys, Papa D